In this video, I'm basically going over the different types of press-on nails, where you can buy them, where you can find them, the price range, the pros and cons. Basically show some of the different types of press-on nails I have, where you can get them, all of those good things in this video. And I hope by the end you know, I think everything you need to know about press-on nails. Hope you enjoy. Okay, hello everyone. Today's video, I wanted to talk about the different types of ways you can save money if you want to have your nails done, especially in 2025 when nails are super expensive. If you want to go to the nail salon or to like a nail tech. So I first got interested in press-on nails, I think it was like maybe my junior year of college, and I was just like, those are cute. But one, I had never gone to the nail salon and gotten like acrylics or gel X or any type of nail extensions before, so I was kind of nervous just about how I would feel about having them on my hands. And then I also didn't want to like say potentially spend $100 on getting them done and then not like it and then want to take it off and basically waste $100. So I ended up researching press-on nails, and I've learned a lot in the past 2 years. I haven't worn them consistently. I feel like once I started them, I did it for a while and then I got lazy and then I didn't do them anymore. I got back into it very heavy in 2024. So in my mind, I would say there were like 3 different categories of press-on nails and kind of like 3 different price tiers. The cheapest price tier in my opinion is the Shein, Beauty Supply, Amazon press-on nail route. Those nails in my opinion are going to be the cheapest quality. Like they're going to be more flimsy, but they're going to be the cheapest. I would recommend probably looking on Shein if you can, if you don't mind buying on Shein, because you can usually find them for a couple dollars honestly per set. And I would say Shein's a nice route because compared to like maybe cheaper ones, like maybe going to Five Below or the Beauty Supply, I just feel like Shein has like the more, you know, Shein steals designs, right? So like they have like the Pinteresty cutesy designs that you might probably like if that's your style of nail. Shein nails are like great to start if you're not sure you want to try press-on nails or you've never done your nails before. These are a couple of sets from Shein. I bought these like years ago, so I haven't used them since. I don't think I ever used these, but I would say these are ones that come with like 24 pieces, and I would say the quality varies. Like sometimes on Shein you can find like really strong ones. Like I think when I wore these, and what I mean by strong is like they're not going to be flimsy. Like if you hit something, they're not going to bend all the way off, and I feel like usually if they're more flimsy, I feel like it makes it easier for them to pop off. These I would say were more flimsy, but not the flimsiest. And I don't know, they're just easier to bend. I would say Shein nails are good for if one, you're not someone who's a nail person, like say you can't wear nails at work or whatever, but say on the weekends you go out partying or you have a special event and you want to wear nails but you don't want to spend too much because you're gonna have to take them off to go back to work on Monday. Shein nails are great. Or like I said, you don't really like wearing them but you want for this special occasion. Like Shein is nice because they have a lot of the trendier designs. If you like that nail style, I feel like you're more likely to find them on Shein and Amazon. I would say look at Shein first, just because I've noticed when I've looked on Amazon, they'll have the same exact sets but they're more expensive and they don't have as much variety. This is like another set I think I got from Shein, and they usually come with like these plastic like stickers you can use. I personally think you should use glue because that helps them last longer, but this one was a little stronger like compared to the last one, how it was bending. Like this one isn't bending as much, so I just feel like it feels nicer. I feel like they're less prone to popping off when they don't bend as easily when you do your nails. Shein is good for short term, like those type of nails are more good for short term usage if you know you're not going to be using them for a very long time, or if you're just trying to test out if you would even like theoretically using press-on nails on yourself. Another thing obviously to consider is like how long it takes. I mean, I've never like paid for express shipping on Shein, so I don't know how long that takes, but if you like want the nails quicker, then that might be a factor, like why you might have to go to Beauty Supply or something like that. So usually you'll probably have to wait a week. That's something to consider if you're like specifically getting this for a special event. The next type of nail that I personally don't have as much experience with, but I know a lot of people use, are like the Target, I would say Target, Kiss brand, Olive and June, like those type of nails. I would say I don't have personal experience using them. I never bought them. I kind of just skipped from Shein, but I do see a lot of people use them. The only thing I really have to say about those is the designs. Like I said, it depends on like what your nail art style is. Like if you like it more simple, not too crazy, like you don't like a lot of designs, you don't like charm, super crazy colors or anything, or 3D art on it, those type of nails like Kiss, Olive and June, those could work for you. Those are the ones where you have to do the 24-piece sizing, so you would have to figure out what your size is. But like I said, once you do it the first time, you don't have to worry about it. And from not my experience, but like the reviews and videos I've seen of them, they usually seem to be good quality, and I feel like people talk about using them very often. The pros, I would say this is probably the best, like if you want to get your nails done really quickly but you don't have time to like order them, because you can literally just go into the Beauty Supply. I even went to Five Below today and I saw that they have the Kiss nails. You can go to a lot of places and find them in store and not have to wait for shipping, or if you do, like Target has 2-day shipping, so that's probably like the quickest option out of all the options I'm presenting. I never really bought any of those just because I know I didn't really like the design, so I never got into them, but I don't think there's anything wrong with those. The last option I'm going to present to you is the handmade custom nail All right, so there's like two sides of this. I'll start off with like the one I recently found out about. I haven't brought nails on Shein in so long because I always associate Shein with like the cheaper, more flimsier ones that are like $1, $2, which like I said are a great option, but like I just kind of didn't like those as much anymore because I started using a different type, which I'll talk about in a second. But I recently found out that Shein has handmade nails, and I actually ordered a couple. I ordered these. Literally, I'm gonna put these on like later today, but these are like cute for Valentine's Day. Got these, and the last one I got were these. I just ordered a couple because I made like a little Shein order. I was like, okay, let me try these out. You know, they were only, I think, anywhere from like $4 to $7 on Shein. And you could probably find handmade nails other places. I would say Shein handmade nails are nice. These look like they're good quality. Just talking about like what I mean when I say the quality, they just feel a lot more firm. Like, you see how this is not bending as much compared to like the one I showed earlier. These are just a lot more nice. I feel like I've never gotten my nails done at a nail salon, but when you think of getting your nails done, I feel like that's the quality you would probably expect. So I got those off of Shein, and I would say that's a good option, like $6 to $7. As someone who's been buying press-on nails on another option, more expensive ones, these are really nice. But like I said, they have their pros and cons. So I think other places you can get them. I've seen people sell handmade nails at like flea markets, like in DC at the Georgetown flea market. I've seen people sell press-on nails. If you go to the mall, some people sell them. I low-key think that some of those people are buying them from Shein. I could be wrong, and like, you know, sometimes people like just sell similar designs, but I think people are doing that. The pros, I would say, to Shein handmade, and like the difference is you have to make sure when you're searching on Shein for handmade, and you can usually tell that they're going to be handmade if they have only 10 pieces and they ask you what your size is. I would say, one, they're way better quality and they're super cheap compared to like other ways to get like handmade custom nails. They're super cheap, which is really nice because you get, you know, beauty on a budget type shit. And they're cute. And like I said, a lot of them are the more, I don't know how to describe it, but like if you like this type of nail, if you were to go to a nail tech, I've never been to a nail tech, but when I've priced like the idea of getting my nails done to someone, I know there would be like $80 to $100, which is not really in my budget right now in my life. And honestly, I just hate going to appointments, so I like being able to do things myself at home. I would say the con of these are you have to know your size. If you don't know your size, that could be hard. Or if you have someone where you have really weird nail sizing, then that might not work for you. I think obviously if you're ordering these for events, once again, you have to consider Shein shipping, so it might take a couple of days, a week, 2 weeks, depending on like how long Shein normally takes to ship to your area. I don't know, I like handmade nails a lot more. I think Shein's ones, these are the first time I've ordered them, but I think these are a great option. Okay, the final option I would say for press on nails, which probably presents the most customizability and like compares the most to the Shein option, is the handmade nails from Etsy. So I found these, I don't know how I found these. I just remember one day I was like, oh, maybe I can find these, and I looked them up on Etsy, and people sell handmade custom nails on Etsy, and these are like just literally women, I mean, I guess they could be men too, like who are basically nail techs, nail salon artists, and they sell nails. They sell them for a variety of prices. So basically they'll put up designs kind of, and you just click the designs. I would say this has the most customizability because you can, one, customize your size. So if you know your specific nail size, like I know my nail sizes, so I can just type them in. I always just get my specific sizing instead of just going small, medium, large. Another thing you can customize when you buy them on Etsy is you can customize the nail shape. So like say, like for example on Shein, I've noticed a lot of them are almond shaped, and they also have a lot of like duck nail. If you're someone where you like coffin or stiletto nails, then you can like whatever, even if you see a design in the design's picture is an almond shaped design or it's a coffin shaped design, you can still get them in, I don't know, XL stiletto, or get them in any shape that nail tech offers. So the pros to this is, like I said, a lot of customizability. I would say if you're someone where you care about supporting small businesses and like you know you're supporting a small business on Etsy, I would say there are even more designs on Etsy, and there are like lots of different shops, so you can find different people on there. Cons are, because they are handmade and they are super customizable, they do take a while. Say for example, you know you have an event on the 31st of the month and today's the 1st, they order it as soon as possible. If you're getting up to the 15th, you're definitely running the risk of like it not coming. And I've definitely had that, like where it's like, oh, I wanted a set of nails and I ordered it and it didn't come in time. And like I said, it's just because like literally these are like small companies. I don't know if it's like big businesses of like multiple people working or if it's just one person, but like it's gonna take a while. So I do have a couple. These are press-on set I got that were handmade. I actually wore these from the same person. These are like more summery vibes. I low-key forgot I had these until I just looked at my little nail drawer. These as well, these are a different shape. I normally don't get my nails in this shape. I wore these during homecoming 2024. Lots of different options for handmade nails, and then even sometimes you can even ask, like say you want like a specific design, like say you were on Pinterest and you see a style that you like but like you don't see it anywhere on Etsy, you can usually request someone to make it for you, and I think it would be like anywhere from like $30 to $50. Obviously it depends on the artist, so it just depends. Like ever since I've kind of gotten put onto Etsy and handmade nails, like these are my first batch. I am probably gonna buy some more, but I feel like if you want more customizability, I know some people don't like buying things on Shein, so If you don't like that, then the next option is to support small businesses on Etsy. So those are all the different options. I would say my favorite option, obviously up until this point, I would say on Etsy, and I think I would still lean to Etsy. Not every design, there's just so many different designs. Shein has nice designs from what I've seen, but there's lots of designs on Etsy, and I don't know, I kind of do like supporting small businesses. I don't know like how it works on, a lot of it looks like it's a marketplace. I don't know if it's maybe smaller businesses just posting on Shein. I like both Shein handmade nails specifically and the ones from Etsy. I think I'll probably still buy both, honestly. And I feel like there's definitely a variety of prices. I didn't really talk about this, but the ones on Etsy, there are a variety of prices. There are definitely people who sell them for like $60, $70, but most of the ones I've usually brought have been in the price range of 18, like 15 to like 40. So some of the benefits of press-on nails, in my opinion, one, they're cheaper. Like all of these sets, I feel like if you're buying these, I'm pretty sure one, they would take hours to do if you were to go into the salon to get it done. And then two, you would probably be charged. Maybe it might be different in like lower cost of living areas, but from what I quoted in DC, which is a higher cost of living, and like in places like New York, it's gonna be like $100 and something. That's not even including tips, and like that's just like a rough, you know, charge estimate on like a couple of accounts on Instagram I would see. Other benefits, like I said, literally only takes 30 minutes to put them on at most if you do all the prep. Say people have asked, like I've seen online, people be like, oh, how long does this last? How long your press on nails last depending on, like, really depend on how you install them. So like say for example, you use the stickers that come with them typically. I've never used those, but I don't think the stickers are gonna last as long, especially say you're trying to make it last for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's not, I don't think it's gonna last as long as just buying glue. So you can buy glue. The glue I used for the last set I used, I got this one, and I don't really think it matters. I don't know. I usually buy Kiss glue like at Target. I know there was one that went viral from like maybe Sally Beauty on TikTok. I never bought that one because I think it was sold out for so long, but I think like Kiss glue is pretty good. And I usually use a nail drill, and I like to like drill off like the top part of my nail, not too much, not too hard, but just a little bit. And then I also do a little bit of the inside of the nail, so it kind of like creates a little friction. A lot of people make tutorials. I don't really think I need to make a tutorial, but it's really simple. I would say just take your time, hold it. Once you put it on for 30 seconds, and then it usually lasts. And sometimes they pop off. I usually just walk with glue, and just be mindful because sometimes they might pop off and you lose the nail. I hate that so much. Like that is like the worst thing that happens. But recently I've been able to maintain, like, not lose any nails, because I hate when that happens, because it's like, damn, the set is done. Like you can't really reuse it if you wanted to. I think it's a great way to save money if you're someone who is trying to be cute on a budget. You don't like going to nail salons. You're not trying to add another 2, 3, 4 hour appointment to your, you know, your monthly, your bi-weekly maintenance, whatever. And I think they're cute. Like I feel like all the time I will tell people when I have sets like this on, or any of the sets I've shown, like the handmade ones, I'll tell them they're press-ons, and they'll be like, really? Like, where'd you get those from? Trust me, those are the best. And it's just so cheap and affordable. I love it. I love affordable. And I love just getting things done myself. I honestly think that's like everything you need to know when it comes to press-on nails, honestly. It's a fun journey. It's low-key addicting. Like once you start buying some, you just start buying so many. Because you're like, oh my god, they're so cute. I want to have them for whatever event comes. And I have like literally a whole drawer on my desk full of press-on nails, and I'm gonna put some on later. So I'll probably add that clip in. So
actually didn't show me putting them on, but this is what they look like on me.